Welcome to my video. It had been raining all night and we thought the race was going to be cancelled, but thankfully it stopped raining. At the beginning of the race, everything was pretty packed, but then as you can see here, things cleared out and we were ready to go. Spoiler alert, I beat my previous personal record for the 5K here. My previous record was 36 minutes and 41 seconds. I did this race in Houston and unfortunately I didn't record it, but I do have a few pictures here that I want to show you. But I am very happy and very excited to tell you all about this race right here. Starting with, look at the cow. See the cow? This race was so much fun. It was somewhat Halloween themed as well. And even though it was humid, I was feeling great. I am a beginner. I started running only, I'd say about 4 months ago. And I want to share my running journey with y'all. I usually don't work out, so running is actually me getting into exercise, if you know what I mean. I want to share my thoughts. This is my very second video ever on my channel. So if you like running, if you enjoy it as much as I am now, consider following because I am thinking about posting consistently and telling you all about my running journey. We are almost at the 1 kilometer mark. Alrighty, let me share my thoughts with you. What was going on through my head? First of all, I want you to look at the heart rate. It seems moderate so far, which is great. Okay, so oops, we almost had an accident, but everything is okay. So my plan, what was my plan? Let me start with what was my problem or what was one of the things that I was dealing with. So I have done many 5Ks and one of them was the official one in Houston that I showed you a picture of. And the other ones were park runs and stuff like that. And I've always had this one problem. But before we get to the problem, we just hit the first kilometer in 6 minutes and 51 seconds. Lovely. Perfect. I love it. Alrighty. So this problem that I've had for the longest time ever is starting too fast and not being able to run all the way to the end. So usually what I did was start too fast and I had to walk. Sometimes once, sometimes twice, but I had to walk. They were not long walks. They might have been like 2-minute walks, but I had to walk. So my plan for this race was to not walk at all. And guess what? I almost got it. Almost, I did walk, but for about 12 seconds. How do I know that? Because I counted. So, how did I do this? I did my warm-up, some dynamic stretches, and we were ready to go. And at the beginning, I didn't want to start too fast because that would have been the problem. So I started at a very moderate pace, which seemed to be working. Because now that we are almost at 2 kilometers, everything is great. I am getting tired, but I think it's manageable. Because look at my heart rate again. Remember, it was about 170 some, and now it's like at 183. Oh, by the way, we are at 2 kilometers at 6:32. So we are doing a little faster. Kilometer 1 was 6:51, kilometer 2, 6:32. So I was trying to maintain my pace, which we were doing great. However, it is around that point where I would have wanted to stop. I didn't need it, but I usually did that just for a little. All right, we hit the 3rd kilometer at 6 minutes and 33 seconds, which is about the same as kilometer 2, and that makes me so happy because I am being able to keep the same pace, which is what allowed me to stop only for a few seconds. It had been raining and it is humid, but look at the sky. It looks so pretty. And yeah, while I was running, I wasn't really paying attention to the sky because I was dying. Look at my heart rate here. Alrighty, so almost at the 5 kilometer mark, I focused on my pace, which allowed me to do great. I was also working on my cadence, which is bad, really bad, but I did my best, and my average cadence for this race was 167. We passed the 4 kilometer mark, and I want to tell you, we did it in 6 minutes and 39 seconds. We are almost to the end here. I was dying. Look at my heart rate, but I was so happy. And it is around here where I had to walk, but again, it was about 12 seconds because I counted. Okay, we are almost to the end. What shoes did I wear? I wore the Hoka Bondi 9. I know they're trainers, but they're the only shoes I have because they're pretty expensive. All the people cheering up makes me so happy. Made me want to continue, made me want to finish it strong. Look on my left, there is a guy just running through really fast, and I'm telling you, I would not have been able to do that because I was done. My heart rate is at 190. Alrighty, and we finished kilometer 5 at 6 minutes and 19. People cheering is the best thing ever. That's why I do these races. We're almost to the finish line. Very happy, very excited. Kilometer 5, again, 6 minutes and 19 seconds. Total time, 32 minutes and 31 seconds.